Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Well, I'm just sitting here driving on the road, getting ready to head to a couple of gigs, and I decided to stop off somewhere I have passed 100 times, if not more. And as you can see right back there, we're going to stop by the childhood home of Johnny Cash. Come on, let's go take a ride. Now, as we all know, Johnny Cash, Man in Black, the guy who sang Boy Named Sue, Folsom Prison Blues. He was born in Arkansas and ended up going and serving some time in the military, and then became a huge music star by going to Sun Studios and deciding to cut a song with Mr. Phillips there at Sun Studios. So I tell you, I have always gone by this place so many times. I've seen, childhood home of Johnny Cash, and I have never stopped by. So I decided, why not go on and stop by today, take a look at it, see what there is to see. And I'm taking y'all along with me. Guys, I just stopped by the visitor center here, and something I did find out is at the top of the hour, every hour from, I believe, 9 a.m. until 3 p.m., I'm thinking Monday through Saturdays, they actually have tours where you go through a little small museum, and then you get on the Arkansas State University bus, because this whole thing is done through Arkansas State University, and you were actually taken out to Johnny Cash's house. It's about 2 miles outside of town, out in the country. And unfortunately, this time I am not able to do it because I got to get back on the road so I can get back to Indiana. But it is something I'm definitely going to stop back by and do. Another real interesting fact is this is the whole thing, 40 acres and a mule. Over 500 families were brought right here and put together so they could go ahead and start clearing out the land, and they were given 40 acres and a mule to start clearing out the land. It was President Roosevelt who did all that. So, as I was getting ready to leave, the curator of the Johnny Cash Boyhood Home Visitor Center and Museum actually told me where the house was. So, I'm actually going to get to go out and check it out myself. We are driving down the gravel road right now. It was, this is actually located, believe it or not, in Mississippi County, Arkansas. How cool is that? So, Johnny Cash, born and raised in Mississippi County. Coincidence? I don't know. Now, how amazing is this? That is the boyhood home, the childhood home of Mr. Johnny Cash, the Man in Black. Sold over 90 million records while he was alive and still counting. I just think that is absolutely incredible. 90 million records. The guys around here all called him JR. That's what everybody knew him as. But man, now the world knows him as Johnny Cash, the Man in Black. Born in 1932 and then passing on in 2003, which was actually the same year that I graduated high school. I mean, his music influenced rock, country, blues, folk, gospel, everything. It was really cool. But to be standing here seeing the childhood home of Johnny Cash, I think that's pretty incredible. I have to say, seeing that house, knowing that Johnny Cash grew up in that small house in this small community, it really motivates me. I mean, if somebody in the middle of nowhere can get up the courage, the nerve to step out and say, you know what, you're going to listen to me, that's incredible. And I'm not only talking about as a musician, but I'm talking about just being a person, just doing what you want to do with life. You know, I have been wanting to start this YouTube channel for quite some time. I have done a couple of Facebook Live videos to see what response I would get, and I have to say thank you very much. I've gotten a pretty good response from going live before my gigs and everything. So thank y'all so much for giving me the encouragement to step out and say, you know what, I'm going to do this. Now, I know this video, I'm going to tell you what, this is my first time ever editing. This is my first time ever doing video or anything like that. So please work with me. I will work the hardest I can to get the best results that I can, and it's going to be a learning process. But thank y'all so much for giving me the encouragement and making this something that can be done. Anyway, guys, on to the next stop.